Good morning. When I was 24 years old, I worked for a government agency. Nothing secret, nothing special, it was just a job. Right? I needed a job quickly, and somebody recommended me for that job, and I got it, and I worked there for 3 months. Now, I want to tell you about this thing. So picture this. You come to work in the morning, and it can be totally silent. Now, this is a big place. Long corridors, right? Lots of offices. It can be totally quiet. Even after a few hours, it can be absolutely quiet. No? I remember I was looking for this person, and I was walking this corridor, and it was all quiet, and then I came around the corner, and there were two persons sitting there having coffee behind the screen, and I turned up. And they sort of looked at me, and they got... And I asked, do you know where this person is? No, we don't know. No, maybe he will come in after lunch, something. This is what it was like. I remember this lady that was working there, and she came late. She went into her office, and then she stayed there. And I got curious, so I asked this person that I knew. They were not all idiots, of course, or useless. There were some people who were actually working. So I asked her, so what about this lady? And she said, well, they don't give her anything to do because she will not be able to do it. So she's just sitting there in her office. See? And this has been going on for years. And she can't be fired because of union regulations and stuff, right? So she just comes to work, opens the door, goes inside into her office, and there she stays for, a few hours, and then she goes home. So that's what I experienced during these 3 months. Now, just imagine this in a regular business. It would never work, of course. Let's say you have a restaurant and you see this guy sitting there. You say, what about this guy? Well, he can't cook, he can't do the dishes, he's absolutely useless. So we just keep him there. He's sitting over there. And we pay him. Would never work, would never happen, right? Now, the government is different, and the bureaucrats, they can make this work for themselves. They don't have to do anything. And the politicians, they are a special kind of person, aren't they? Because they are usually absolutely useless, right? But they can make themselves useful. You know how they do it? It's like they create a mess, and then they say, okay, now I'm going to take care of this mess that I created. I got this, and we're going to do it this way. And then they create another mess, which is even worse, and then they say, all right, now we have this mess. I'm going to take care of it. We may need some more taxes now, but we are dealing with it now. So they may seem occupied, and it's like they want to convince you that you can't live without them, right? But just picture this idea. Picture life without the political class. What would it be like? What do you think? Right. So yeah, I learned something during these 3 months. I was, I would say that I was shocked actually. You know, 24 years old, just learning how business works, you know, and I got there. Had I stayed there, it wouldn't have been good. It was terrible. Wow. Right. That's all. Be good.